Boo. Oh, I am tired. Let me check my audio real quick to make sure that everything's working okay, guys. Alright, audio sounds good. So, greetings, creatures and humans alike. I am MagiQDog, and tonight, we shall be doing Jujutsu Kaisen chapter reactions. I was gonna do some art streams, but unfortunately today has been quite a hectic day. I'm not really gonna talk about it because I'm probably gonna save that for the art stream that I'm probably gonna try to do either tomorrow or Tuesday, whichever one. Let's just say that today has just been a runaround kind of day. It hasn't really ended until like 2 to 3 hours ago, and I am exhausted. So I figure, why not just go ahead and do a JJK reaction? It'll be kind of quick and stuff. But anyways, also gonna do something a bit different. Instead of doing like my normal trope at the end of the videos and stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. And if you guys want to see more of these Jujutsu Kaisen's reaction streams, please leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you're able to see all my videos. And check me out on Twitter, aka X, as that's where I do my announcements and pools. And check me out on Twitch, as that's also where I stream. And with that, let's go on ahead and get this chapter reaction started. Let's see. Last time we saw Yuji, he was talking to Higuruma and stuff, and it looks like the two were about to duke it out. So, I'm excited to see how this battle's gonna unfold. Anyways, y'all pretty much know the deal at this point. For JJK reactions, I read the whole chapter first, then I tell you guys what's going on, then go to the next chapter, do the exact same thing, and then call it a night. So anyways, give me like a few, I want to say a couple minutes or so, and I'll tell you guys what's going on. Okay? Okay. Ooh. I like his Shikigami. It looks creepy. 20 sorcerers? Yeah, I can see that. Ooh. Oh, the Shikigami's holding scales. That's pretty good. Okay. Oh, he's got a domain expansion. Oh, I like that. Yeah, you need to. Oh. Forbids the use of violence for anyone. Verbal violence is another matter. You're ugly. Ooh, it talks. Lies on your inspection of entering the month of April 2017 and 18 at the age of the time. Oh, he remembered that. And this evidence. He really is treating this like a court case. Oh my goodness. So what happens if he doesn't prove that he's innocent? Yeah, he's a real lawyer. Oh, we're getting some flashback with Tengen. Okay. What the heck? I thought this was gonna be like a full-on battle and stuff. But this domain expansion is actually really cool. I actually do like this. Okay. Yeah, but what happens if you're proven guilty? You have one chance to make your statement. Okay, it's just 1 versus 1. So silence, confession, and denial. He's not patient. He is not a patient man one bit. He's shaking with big brain. That's a usage on. That's a good one. I repent. Okay. He used the bathroom line. Oh my, I love Yuji. Okay. Image. Oh, he got caught. Oh, poor Yuji. Oh god. Go. Article 130 Penal Code. I love this. I really like this domain. This domain is very unique compared to the others that we've seen before. Okay, what's his verdict? Guilty. Confiscation. He's throwing the freaking hammer at him! He should have had a book. Do you realize how great that would be? Like, throw the book at him! They just throw the book at him. Oh, that hammer's big. Oh, I see how he wins now. Okay. So, I just got through as 164, so I'm going to tell you what's going on. So, the Shikigami appears right behind the Higuruma, and he's holding up 2 scales and stuff, while Higuruma himself is holding a mallet. Yuji gets into his stance as he's thinking like, okay, he's summoned a Shikigami, and he must have killed 20 sorcerers to get the 100 points. So, I'm going to go on the offensive and be ready for any attack. However, Higuruma says domain expansion, deadly sentencing, as he creates like a court case around him and stuff. Yuji tries to go for the attack, but the domain stops him from acting any violence, which Higuruma explains it, and brings him back to his side of the court case. Higuruma pretty much explains like, okay, so this is how my domain works. Judgment, please explain. And Judgment says like, Yuji Itadori. He is under suspicion of entering the parlor on July 16, 2017 in Sendai City. Miyagi preferences despite being under 18 at the time. And you was like, huh? Oh yeah. Oh wait, no, wait. What's going on? And that's when Higuruma was like, okay, dude, listen up. So, my domain pretty much creates like a court case. You and I are only going to have one chance to argue our cases while Judgment tells you about your sentencing. You argue whether or not you've done it or not, trying to prove that you're innocent, while I try to prove that you're guilty. And I also got this evidence right here to show whether or not you are guilty. However, this evidence may not be as worth it as it is. So anyways, you pretty much make your choices. This is where Yuji remembers about how Master Tengen explained, like, back in the past, the most common techniques for sorcerers were domains that aren't really deadly one-hit attacks, but they were more like stalemates, where you pretty much set up your own rules and stuff, and something happens in there, and whether or not you get cursed or not depends on your actions. So, Higuruma pretty much starts off his stuff by saying, like, okay, so, you're gonna go first on your options. You can either do the silent treatment, you can confess it, or you can do denial. And of course, denial may include some false statements. And you're just like, so I can lie. He's like, well, yes, but, you know, if everyone tells the truth, there'll be no need for the trials. So, begin your defense. After all, Judgment here isn't really that patient. And Yuji starts thinking like, what do I do? Let's see. I could just stay silent, but that make me look more guilty. I could say that I did enter the parlor, but only for a different reason. Or I can just say like, yeah, I did done it, but that only mean that I'm confessing that I did done a sin, which won't be good for me. He then decides like, yes, I did run into the Pachiko Palom Machi Vegas, but it's only to take a shit. He's like, okay, I know I just state that, but I can state how I wasn't in there gambling. So truly to goodness, I'll get off this case. But Higuruma pulls out an image of Yuji using the machines and stuff, saying like, oh really? Then how come there's this image right here that shows that you not only entered the parlor, but you also was playing on the machines? This proves that you are lying about taking a dump, which means that this evidence proves that you are not only lying, but you also committed a crime. And Yuji's like, ah, crap! But he explains like, yeah, but this is only for minors and stuff, so the guilty verdict isn't really that bad for you. He's like, that's not fair. Like, all fair in love and war, child. Or in a court case in this case. Anyways, he says now for the verdict as he bangs the gauntlet, and the judgment says, guilty, confiscation, as he takes away Yuji's cursed energy. That's when Higuruma starts to attack. He throws the mallet, causing Yuji to block it up into the air. However, Yuji feels like something's off, as he realizes he's got pretty hurt. Higuruma runs up, grabs the mallet, makes it into a giant mallet, and whams Yuji on the side, causing Yuji to crash into the chairs. And he's like, okay, so he can make the gravel appear and disappear and can even change its size. However, the worst thing is that I can't control my cursed energy no more. As Higuruma's like, you're a tough cookie. Yeah, well, that's the only thing that's going on for me right now as Yuji gets up and gets preparing to fight. Alright, so that's 164. Now it's time for 165. So, give me a couple of minutes and I'll tell you what's going on there. Okay? Okay. Oh, he's 36. So he's a genius. Oh, he's got some good moves. Oh god, he's hammering away. Wait. Oh, he stretched the gauntlet like a whip. To analyze the technique that came. Within 12 days of his awakening with his curse technique, he reached a level comparable to a Grey Wand sorcerer. That's because Yuji is not a normal man, sir. Oh, that's so cool. He turned the gavel into a staff. I like him. He's a pretty good antagonist. Oh man, this battle's getting pretty intense. I don't think Megumin's gonna show up in this chapter. Oh dude, the way that he makes his weapon disappear then reappear, it's kind of like solo leveling and stuff. Except for him being a lawyer. Oh, he's using the water. Oh, that's smart. Oh god, that's a big hammer. I want a retrial. Okay. That is smart. That is really, really smart. Wait. Why is he, saying that he did do it? Death penalty. Oh god! Judge Man! That is really awesome with the eyes and stuff. Okay. Okay. So, just finished the chapter. This is really good. I love Higuruma's domain expansion. It's actually pretty cool. So, as Higuruma starts to attack and stuff, you hear the narrator says like, Hiromi Higuruma, Iwate Bar Association Legal Apprenticeship Period 59. He has overcame his challenges at the entrance exam from the law department at the T University in the old natural bar exam that preceded the law school system. He is referred as a genius. However, to him it was easy. It was a simple matter of applying the necessary effort to get the required knowledge. Jesus Christ. But what stands out for him, as he starts to attack and just goes hammering down at him, pretty much just summoning the gavel from his one hand to the other. It starts nailing down at the floor, breaking it. He then goes after Itadori by extending his gavel like a whip, catching up his elbow and making him flip. He then holds in place as the narrator says, like, his talent is as a sorcerer. Let's see. Through analyzing the curse technique that came by default with his domain, he learned the basics of barrier technique. Then by working backwards from barrier techniques, he acquired an instinctive grasp of reinforcement techniques derived from curse energy control. Within 12 days of awakening of his curse technique, Higuruma reached a level compatible to a Grade 1 sorcerer. Before entering the colony, he defeated many cursed spirits and defeated at least 20 players who attacked him. Within 12 days, he became like that. This man is pretty good. But anyways, he tells Yuji, like, can't use your curse energy, right? Yeah, thanks to you. Well, of course. The penalty of confiscation temporarily makes it impossible to use curse techniques. But I have a sneaking suspicion that you don't have one. So it looks like the effects may have switched to preventing you from using curse energy. And he starts thinking in his head while looking at Itadori like, how is he able to stand against me without that curse energy? It must be because of his physical power. How much strength does this boy have? When sorcerers lose the ability to wield curse techniques, usually their foundational curse energy control is also weakened, making it maybe because it goes against long ingrained instincts. Let's see. He's got the complete inability to wield curse energy is even more dangerous to me. Yet he has lasted this long, when a single blow will be enough to defeat an average enemy. If I'm not careful, he's gonna defeat me. So I'll crush him with everything I got. As he stands, extend his gavel to his staff, and gets ready to fight. He's now using polearm techniques to fight against Yuji as he's dodging and ripping up the floor. Yuji goes and grabs the gavel staff from Higuruma and tries to yank it out. But Higuruma makes it disappear and he hops right behind the tub summoning his gavel. Let's see. Okay, Yuji kicks the bathtub to try to knock it at him, but Higuruma smashes the bathtub to smithereen, causing the water to explode up, and uses it as a chance to attack. He makes the gavel to a giant hammer, like think Amy from Sonic using the hammer, and slams down at him, breaking the floor in the process. And he's thinking like, incredible. He's like an unbreakable doll. And Yushi's like, oh crap, this is so bad. I won't be able to laugh like this. I need my curse energy back and I need it fast. He really is strong, but that means that he must have some kind of weakness, right? He starts thinking back to how Higuruma was talking and stuff. He's like, come on, think. And he then remembers like his curse technique is for trials. Court trials, that's it. He then shouts out, Higuruma, I want a retrial. And with that, the domain expansion reopens, creating the court and stuff, and allow Judgment to return. This is where Higuruma says like, you're finally starting to get it, huh? And Yuji, who is panting on the ground, is like, yeah, I get a second trial, right? I demand a do-over, as he remembers like how Judgment is the one that could declare me guilty and sentence me. But if I didn't admit it, then I can request a retrial, and Judgment cannot refuse. So, Judgment appears saying like Yuji Itadori stands accused of mass murder in Shibuya on October 31st, 2018. Oh, I missed that. Wait. This might work in his favor. Because technically it wasn't Yuji that done it. It was well, I forgot that demon's name. Holy shit. Sukuna. He might be able to work with that. He stared there flabbergasted for a second, but in like the stone is face I've ever seen, he's like, yeah, I did it. I'm not lying and I won't deny it. This surprises Higuruma, and Judgment, with a sinister, vengeful look with blood coming down his eyes, he says, "Guilty, confiscation, death penalty." But Yuji gives him the stink eye, and that is the end of chapter 165. So, okay. So, throughout these 2 chapters, we got to see Higuruma's domain expansion and how he fights. And I will admit, he is quite a beast. Now, Yuji was able to figure out about how his domain expansion works and is able to do a retrial. In the way that he says, like, yeah, I'm guilty and I won't deny it. He's got something planned up. Because it was Sukuna that actually did that instead of Yuji. So depending on how the court case views it and stuff, I want to say that the death penalty won't work, as it will only affect Sukuna. And knowing Sukuna, who is overpowered, he's probably going to kind of interfere and be like, you can't touch me. No, it's more like, you didn't say the password. For those of you that don't know, that's a Jurassic Park reference from the first movie. I recommend looking it up. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I want to know what you guys think. Do you think Higuruma is a pretty good villain? Do you like his domain expansion or how he fights with the gavel? Let me know in the comments section. And with that, that's pretty much it for this chapter reaction. So, thank you all for coming on this fantastic chapter reaction stream. I hope y'all had as much fun as I did as we got to see Yuji and Higuruma duking it out in a court case. I kind of didn't expect that, but I should have, since he's a lawyer and stuff. But anyways, like I said before, please leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you're able to see videos like these. Check me out on Twitter, aka X, as that's where I do my announcements and pools. And on Twitch, as that's also where I stream. And with that, I bid this show adieu. So long. See ya. Bye bye. See you later, alligators. Okay, bye. Alrighty. I am tired and I am going to bed. Good night, guys.